Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about self-esteem. So hopefully the audio is okay. I have a pop filter now. Um, Sorry about my hair. It's crazy. Whatever. My glasses are dirty. That's bothering me. It's on my head. Okay. I just tried to push on my glasses that aren't there. I'm used to wearing my glasses, so whenever they're not on me, I try to push them up anyway. Okay, so, like I said, today's video will be about self-esteem. So like I said in my last talking about video, I'm 23 years old, and so I'm not old and wise, I don't think, but I've gotten older and more mature over the years, and my self-esteem has definitely gotten higher as I've gotten older, which I'm really glad about. Because when I was a teenager, my self-esteem was like 0. Like, one of the reasons why I didn't leave the house was because I was so worried that people would see me and judge me, when in reality, no one cared. But it's easy to think that people are looking at you and judging you when in reality they probably aren't, you know. Also, another thing that I've kind of realized or thought about is it's kind of good that I never dated in high school or when I was a teenager, because if I had and my boyfriend was mean to me or treated me poorly, I probably would have put up with it just because I didn't think I would get anyone else or do any better. Which is sad. It's a sad reason to stay with somebody that treats you poorly. So now that my self-esteem is a lot higher than it was, I think if I'm ever with somebody that is treating me poorly, I would leave them. At least I would hope I would. Of course, I won't know unless I'm ever in that situation. Hopefully I never am. But anyways, again, like these talking about videos, I think that was my phone if you heard that. These talking about videos are all over the place, and I apologize about that. But these are very much no script. Just, I just all of a sudden wanted to talk about it. So, I don't really have any advice about raising self-esteem if you have poor self-esteem. If you're young, like younger than I am, I would say maturing would probably help it and raise it. It did with me. But yeah, because I remember my self-esteem, like I said, was basically non-existent, and now it's a lot higher. I still struggle with it, but I mean everyone does. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things that everyone deals with, no matter who you are. Everyone has good days and bad days with it. So, I don't really know where this video is going or what else I'm gonna say. Because, yeah, I don't know, it's just something that I was thinking about. So I decided to just get my camera out and hit record. But yeah, like I said, I'm almost glad that I didn't date seriously when I was a teenager. Because again, if I had been with somebody that didn't treat me well, I probably would have put up with it. Just because they were giving me attention when I didn't think that when I didn't think that anybody would. So, yeah. I think what I do want to say is, because before I was very much, I mean, I'm still am passive, but I was a lot more passive when I was younger. Like, if I need something, I'll let you know, and I'm not so easy to just let things go anymore. I mean, I know when to let things go, but when it's important, I know not to let it go, and I don't let it go. If that makes sense, I hope that it does. I'll give you a for instance. So like if I order food or something and they mess up my order, or they forget something, unless I'm at the restaurant, I won't say anything about it. Like if I get it delivered, I won't call them or anything unless it's like really bad, like they forgot a important meal item or something. But if they forgot chips or something, I just, whatever. However, my doctor's office is going through like a weird thing with their system. They had to shut it down or something, so it's hard to get medication refill. And I've been trying to get two of my medications that I'm completely out of refilled for a couple of weeks, and I still haven't gotten it refilled. So I'm not giving up on that. I hope that makes sense. Like, some things you do need to let go, other things you don't. And I think it's easier for me to keep fighting, I guess, for the important thing. In other words, the medication, now that my self-esteem is higher, because before I would let it go, which is not good, because you need medications if you're on medication. You shouldn't just let that go. Anyways, I hope that made sense. Again, I don't really have any advice. It's something that happened to me over time. It's not really something that I learned or actively did. It just happened. And now whenever I leave my house, I'm not as worried about what people think of me or how I look. I mean, I'll get the mail in shorts with my legs not shaved. When before I wouldn't dare to do that because, oh no, hairy legs, but now at the end of the day, it really is not a big deal. But so caring less about what people think of me has helped me just feel better in general in public. I can enjoy things more. Like, I remember, and my family can tell you this, I would refuse, sorry if I keep hitting the camera, it's close to my knees, and I have long legs, so I apologize. My camera's gonna die soon, so I better make this snappy. But I would refuse to eat in restaurants because I would worry so much about people judging me. Like, oh, look at what that fat girl's eating over there, you know what I mean? But now I don't care. I'll eat a burger at a fast food restaurant full of people, because people really don't care about you. I know that sounds harsh, but strangers, whenever they're out in public and they see you, they don't care what you're doing. I mean, honestly, this is what my parents would always tell me whenever I would cry to them about my self-esteem and, how bad I'd feel about going out in public. They'd say, like, well, I mean, think about whenever you go out in public, how often do you judge people and, think about other people? And you probably don't. So anyways, yeah, I mean, I didn't eat in a restaurant for years, man, like 10 years maybe, just because I was so worried that people would find out that I eat. And they would see me eat, and then they would judge me, and now I'm like, who cares, man? I eat, it's not a secret. Everybody eats. But anyways, so yeah, I think this is my 5th talking about video is what I title them. And these videos are just kind of all over the place. Just whatever pops in my head is what I say. So yeah, this is kind of about self-esteem, kind of about other things too that I throw in there. But yeah, like if you struggle with self-esteem, I think it does help to remember that people don't care, mostly. I mean, like, friends and family care about you, of course, but I mean, people in public, they're focused on their own thing, and that's what I've had to learn and realize. And again, because whenever I'm out in public, I'm focusing on myself, I don't, not that I would judge people anyway, but I don't worry about what this person's eating or what that person's doing, And most people are like that. I mean, yeah, there are jerks out there, but they're just jerks. I have like 2 minutes before my camera will stop recording, so I'm just thinking if I wanted to say anything else. But I think that was basically it. Because I do like to put things into perspective. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if I eat in public. Nothing bad will happen. It doesn't matter if I wear shorts that show my legs, if, they're shaved or not. Because, or if I wear a shirt that doesn't completely cover my stomach, you can see that I have, a larger stomach. Which, again, is not, no one would be surprised to learn that I have a larger stomach. So I just, it's easier said than done, but just try to live life, and none of this matters, because hopefully we all go to heaven, and, if we are godly and all that, then that's what it all comes down to. Doesn't matter what we wear or what we eat or, So, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video now. Hopefully the audio was better and it wasn't so breathy like last time. So I have the pop filter now. So, yeah. That's self-esteem. If you're worried about it, hopefully it'll get better with age like it did with me. If not, I would, there are therapists out there that can help with that. And I've had therapists that did help me help me with it. So I better go before it shuts me off. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.